everybody, Future Evie here. I just want to say real quick, this is a spooky game. It has gore, it has mentions of suicide, it has jump scares. Yeah, so I will get scared. I am going to scream. So warning to headphone users. Yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy the series. Hey everyone, Evie here, and we are back with another episode of the Ghost Gate. Let's get into it. We have to be. It is 4 in the morning. We have to be getting close, right? It's 4 in the morning. They're going down to the basement. Yeah. 4 in the morning on a Saturday. Go home, you should be sleeping in. Have you looked up what Gwan Moon is? Oh, what? Gwan Moon, as in... You mean the thing that opens up when the dark moon rises? Oh, was it the gate to the ghost world Harry mentioned way back? Right, that is what they said. I thought Gwan meant new. How did that go? When the gate unseals on the night of the dark moon, anyone who comes to know all 13 stories will be dragged into the ghost world? Wasn't that yesterday? What were we thinking coming here? The dark moon's already rose. We're here to verify the ghost stories, and excuse you, the dark moon is tonight. Has it occurred to you that that's why we're here now? You know, everyone has an idea of ghosts and the like in their heads. Gwan Moon is, well, a place where they can obtain the power to materialize. What the heck is he expositioning now? That you're saying this situation, the ghosts in people's heads come out. Is he referring to the ghost stories? The rumors end up becoming reality? Something like that? It means whenever we're mentally picturing ghosts, they really do appear. What? Why isn't anyone talking? Because we're in astonishment. Did I shout it that loudly? No, not that kind of astonished. I'm surprised because of how plausible that sounded. And what is up with the Kim Tae lately? I can think things properly sometimes. When you say a statement like that, buddy, I don't fully believe you. Yeah, sometimes, that's it. Damn straight sometimes. Whenever we think of ghosts. Correct. Then how could we have not known this sooner, especially with there being so many ghosts? It should be quite infamous. That's true, and you had a hard time just scrambling to collect the ghost stories. The talisman. Talisman? So it's no longer around? Oh, there was the talisman that held the gate firmly shut. Right. 3 years ago, an antique presumed to be from the Joseon dynasty was first found in the school's basement. That's the thing that was donated! It was then immediately removed from the premises. You were saying that antique is the talisman? That's why the newspaper was there. The newspaper? What newspaper? You picked it up earlier. Ah, this? Let's see now. 400-year-old antique was discovered in the basement of the Gwan Moon High School. Under the authority of the principal, it was donated to the National Museum. That antique must be... What a bunch of buffoons. This wouldn't have happened if they just left it be. I suppose they wouldn't have anticipated such repercussions. Well, yeah. What then? The antique acne talisman disappeared 3 years ago, and ghosts have begun to surface since then? Right. Interesting. Speaking of, how did you learn about all these, like Gwan Moon and the antique? I researched. Research? How the school was built on Gwan Moon. How much I know, it's where the ghosts show up. But not all ghosts can do so freely. The only time they can come out is when people conjure them from our side. When people conjure them? Are we talking about some kind of mediumistic ritual? Like maybe someone let two mirrors face each other? More like what you've come to fear will manifest themselves. What you've come to fear will manifest themselves? Oh. It says, they just said before, the ghosts previously confined to our imaginations will take on physical forms. Ah, that. And we're to blame for creating the ghosts? Surely, it's possible. All this while we've been preoccupied in the ghost stories. But it doesn't explain why we encountered ghosts we've never been envisioned or let alone heard of. Maybe you didn't, but who's to say someone else did not? Eh? I see. So hypothetically, if one of us grows scared and chalks something up as the result of ghosts. On second thought, why are you looking at me? Don't tell me there's a thing standing behind. Yeah, it's not unreasonable since he's been doing it this whole time. How has Kim Sung-tae lived this long? He's the epitome of cowards. Hey, why are you pointing fingers at me for? Maybe he was protected by the hairpin. Is that so? Are you suggesting it has more functions and not just reveals us the ghost's true appearance? That's because not all of them can emerge. What is it then? Only certain ghosts that meet the conditions can traverse beyond the Gwan Moon. I see, so it isn't at all like creating them out of thin air. How is it that your explanation makes things come off more convoluted? Allow me, taking a ghost story as an example. Do you remember the sound of the high heels? Huh? Yeah, except the ghost story just mentioned footsteps, though. Right, it's like that. Say that a ghost that either matches or bears a semblance to what we pictured, only then can we cross over the gate. Ugh, so if we didn't know any of the ghost stories, we could have met fewer ghosts? Yeah, that could be it. No. No. On the contrary, the ghosts will turn up one way or another. Yeah, but how are you so sure? That's why I made up the stories. I see. Wait, what? It was J-Ha? You restricted people's imagination with the aid of ghost stories. Restricting people's imagination? Ah! Right. What the hell is he talking about now? It wouldn't have been as easy to get around otherwise, had there been an infinite range of ghosts that people could just release on a whim. With the knowledge of how Gwan Moon works, by spreading rumors, I could at least preemptively decide which ghosts would show up. So, did it work? Of course. Thus, I made ghost stories centered on the places I looked up. As for why I chose 13, it's because I heard it's a somewhat ominous figure. I think 13 is the best number. Huh? Go back. Aren't there 14 stories in total? Well, I made only 13 of them. Hear for yourself. This one. I'm not familiar with the smiling me in the mirror. For real? Come to think of it, I thought it was strange to have two competing stories surrounding one object. Didn't the gym also have that dilemma? I've already told you there are similar versions of the same story. There are two versions of the same story. In that sense, aren't the mirror stories similar? Huh? I suppose so. Then it must be that some details were just hazy and was as we previously thought. And you, didn't it occur to you to mention any of this the moment we met? That's because, as I recall, you already knew all the stories. You're not getting it. If I had known the details beforehand, I would have run into other ghosts besides the ones from the stories. And so we knew they'd pop up more. The more we committed to the stories, mine, we could have prepared to flee sooner. Look where that got us now. We have a missing friend. We're going underground, just putting our faith in you. Sorry. Seriously, Shin Yo-jin will be there, right? You're positive? I presume so, if you believed he was safe. Okay. How about that part where those who come to know all the 13 stories we dragged? Where did you get that from? Don't give me that look. I just told it to you. Since I know all 13 stories, I'll be dragging to the ghost gate on the night of the dark moon. That's not on me. What? Then which sick individual would it have been added later as the rumor spread? I think it's just nonsense. As is the nature of rumors, they might have simply got misrepresented or distorted. The stories have to do with the gym and the lounge mirror exemplify this. Dang, then what's the point of us coming here? Something on your mind, Gwan? I'm thinking of the ghost stories. J-Ha made it all up and disseminated them, right? Yeah, what about it? Then that still leaves the story, the one that newly appeared in Ireen's notebook. Right. Going by J-Ha's restriction, he seems to be acquainted with the ghost story, right? Yeah, I think so. Moreover, Ireen said she didn't write it, yet it just mysteriously came to be in Ireen's handwriting, no less. Yeah. Then, was that an intervention by the ghost? Maybe. If so, I think it's fine. Even if it was the ghost doing, she's been on our side so far.
That's true, but... Yeah, okay. I'll trust your gut feelings.
That is fair. That's a fair point. The white flower story. I wonder when it showed up in the notebook. So you've always gone around by yourself like this? Today was particularly difficult because a lot of visitors were around. Then why? Why did you insist on coming here every night, even to the extent of fabricating stories? Not this cat got your tongue again, Bit. Unless... Is he like a shaman or something? He sure knows a lot of things. A shaman? Isn't that something only a woman can do? Huh? Is that right?
There are also male shamans.
Are you really a shaman then? Is that why you know about this business? What? Are you not allowed to say anything? Here. What's with you?
That's a diary page?
I got home from school and saw Jaeha's wounded face. It had to be Dad. I made him promise from then on to wait for me by the nearby playground. Why must you suffer so? I'm very sorry. I was right! I was right! Jaeha? Is this actually you?
Meaning, the owner of this diary is...
Gwan Moon High, my elder sister. So, I learned about Korean names. Then the first name is always the family name, and then the two names after, or the one name after, is the personal name, like the first name, what we consider first names. And the second part of the first name is a family thing, so all siblings would have it. So Minha and Jaeha both share the Ha as the last part of their name. I thought it was pretty cool. Elder sister? What the... Why were you withholding this important piece of information? How long were you going to keep it to yourself?
Hareen, don't do that.
Dang, I'm not finished. I called it, though. So that's why you're here, to find your sister? Yes. Sister? She went missing. It's 3 years now. And the following year, my father killed himself. Then, that janitor before is... right? My father jumped to his death here when he was employed at the time. And on the day my sister went missing, the last word she told me was that she'd go to see our father. So I figured I'd finally learn something if I came to this school.
That's why you transferred last year.
So until tonight you weren't aware who amongst them were your sister?
Because we found the hairpin.
It's so. It's actually a good thing you came here tonight. You managed to recover the hairpin and the key. Are you troubled? You haven't been saying much. Well, it's just listening to Jaeha talk about his older sister. Your sisters are doing fine, right? Yeah. Never mind, let's go. We'll lose them at this rate. You have sisters? Sure. He has sisters. Wasn't expecting that. Or 15. Here's the thing. I saw it. Timu's got the key, right? Yeah. Something the matter?
Over there, do you reckon it's...
Huh? You mean that? Let me click it. Let me click it. Let me click it. Click, 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 click.
2010.
Starting tomorrow, I'll be going to work. I'm worried about Jaeha, but it can't be helped. I have to be the one to step in and provide for us. This? What else but a diary entry?
Yes.
It seems she was the actual head of the family. Now the backstory of the diary is coming into focus.
Yes.
But it's just... Here, let's save this conversation for later. If there's nothing else, let's head inside. Yeah. What is that? What? Oh, come on! No, if I have to wait, you guys have to wait too. So we're gonna end this episode here. And we will learn the truth in the next episode, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys!